Hey everybody, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch our video today of the virtual tour of our brand new office. We are so excited to have you come in person at some point. But in the meantime, we're going to do a virtual tour. Quick reminder, we are at a building called the Bookbindery on West Broad Street. It is an old bookbindery that's over 100 years old that has been converted to office building. And we're at 2201, all right? And just as a landmark, we are right across the street from the famous Lee's Fried Chicken and the Whole Foods. And we're conveniently located about 1 mile off 195, so very centrally located, and hopefully a wonderful destination for you and when you have our meetings. All right, so before you come to the office, you gotta know where to park. So let me show you where that is. It's just a few steps this way. And I'm so happy to say we have parking for you. Okay, notice we have our own private parking deck. It's multi-level, handicap spaces right here on the first floor. It's just a few steps. I would say that's maybe 25 yards to the front door. So when you're coming down Broad Street heading east, this parking deck is coming up right at the edge of this building. So pull on in, get a space, come on in the front door. All right, let me show you how easy it is to get in here. Come on in, we're just gonna go through the door. Come on. So as you enter the lobby, you've got stairs to the second floor. As I mentioned, we are on the second floor, suite 205 to the left, or come on down this way. You can take the elevator. So we do have an elevator finally. How about that? You can take that elevator up to the second floor. I'll meet you on the second floor in the next part of this video. And just a particular note, one of the neat things about this building that I like is they have a lot of old vintage photos. There's one, I think, from the 1920s of Broad Street in its heyday. So it's really cool. So when you get here, you'll see a lot of old photographs from that time frame. Take a look at them. They're pretty neat. So see you on the second floor. All right, here we are, second floor. Follow me. Some old prints from the Bookbindery in its original form back in 1905. We've transformed it into a wealth management firm. Okay, here we are, suite 205. Let me show you around, come on in. All right, welcome. First off, you may notice we got a lot more room than we used to. This is our new reception area. Our designer calls this Ralph Lauren meets Mad Men. And her name is Susan Jamison with Bridget Berry. So she's very proud of some of the things she's done in here. All new lighting. We did bring some of the old furniture from the office, this couch, and she came up with this ingenious idea to separate this large room. It used to be one large room into these different workspaces, and Judy is behind this wall right here. She'll welcome you as you come in. Here's Judy. Say hi, Judy. She's helping a client. And then a little further back, we've got Catherine and her workspace. So they're on the front lines. They can see everybody as they come in, try to help assist you as you walk in. Now let me take you on a little journey back to my office. But on the way, let's take a look at the new dream wall that Susan designed. And I really like what she did incorporating our colors and the lighting to kind of showcase these experiences that many of you have been on. As we go by this, you'll see a number of different things from travel related to experience sort of things. And we have some blank frames in here. So you actually continue to provide some of those experiences, and we'd love to display those on the wall too. Come on back. So quick little left turn. All right, come on down. To the right is my office. We'll visit that in just a second. But first off, to the left is our new break room. We got some cool little art here and a great light fixture that Susan picked out. Allows us a place just to maybe come out of their office and have lunch and so forth. But as you'll notice too, we have more of a kitchen setup, which is going to allow us to do and continue our entertaining with you. You know, we do a lot of sort of events here, and we're really proud that we've got this kind of destination here. So we're hoping to do some things in the office before and after certain things that we have. So come on in here real quick. I'll show you my office. One thing I would point out that you'll notice is the office is long and linear. We are trying really hard to have a lot more space, and it has more of a Zen-like feel. I've got my dog Reese up on the wall. This beautiful plant in the left side, left corner, which is getting very tall. As you can see, my stand-up kind of bar height table for meetings, television, so we can broadcast things to you. And then, of course, my desk, which is a stand-up desk. It'll move up and down, which I love. Really helps with my back. And then instead of a chair, I have a couch because it's hard for me to sit down, and sometimes I got to lay down. And then lastly, I think we all need a little bit of fun in our life. So I've got my guitar here. So occasionally I pick it up and, I don't know, crank out a tune or two. So anyhow, that's my office. I can't wait for you to see it in person, and we have a wonderful planning meeting here. See you soon.
All right, so we just saw Ray's beautiful office, but I did want to show you my kind of office space as well. So transitioning into this area, we do have this big open area just for client gatherings and things like that, so a lot of people can fit. We have Catherine's desk over here. One piece of artwork that is especially important to us is this Dr. Harry Markowitz. Catherine's not a huge fan of him always looking over her shoulder, but he's done a lot for our community and finance, and so it's a really important component of the office space. But kind of transitioning into what my area looks like, I do have some seating, as you'll see. I have a beautiful piece of artwork, the lamp. I think it's come together really, really well. And then I also have this office space desk. This is a halftime sit, halftime stand. It's one of those fancy ones that goes up as well. So standing's been really good. And then the last piece I will point out is just this wall with some of the memorabilia and important moments in my life. That's a good piece to have. And I appreciate you taking the time to look at my office space. I want to transition over to the conference room in just 1 second, so we'll be there in a sec. Okay, so the final piece of the puzzle in the office is actually this room. You might have noticed when we walked in that there was a room over here. This is our conference room, and this is the first conference room we've had. It's still a work in progress. We want it to double as an experience room as well. So like I said, we're trying to make some enhancements to it, maybe put some artwork on the walls, maybe some new chairs and things like that. So it is still a work in progress, but I do want to point out a few of the pieces in here. Well, first, these walls. I think these walls are pretty awesome. They stay consistent with our color scheme, and that wallpaper was a really unique touch that I enjoy. We have this big conference table, and this actually will allow us to get the proper 6 feet of distance for social distancing. So that's a nice piece to have in the conference room. And then finally, we also have the TV where we can mirror some of our computers and have these client meetings to serve as a home base for client meetings. So like I said, it's still a work in progress, but stay tuned, and maybe you'll see what becomes of this room.
So, in conclusion, thank you for taking time today to do this virtual tour. Hopefully you can tell we put a lot of thought and time into this space, so you only have a great experience here, and boy do we look forward to that next experience with you. Have a great day. Here's our new
This room will be a really important piece, and let's restart that. What should I say?
We've tried to put this in a more glamorous setting, and I don't like that word. But there's some neat things from people jumping out a window, or jumping out of a window. Jumping out. Oh my God. I was going that way, and then you're talking, and I'm like, we're gonna have to do it over.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the tour. I know it was a little long, but I don't know what I want to say.